Thirdly, we never, ever ask people to help those who are in need, whom we come across, however desperate those people may be. We wait for people to come forward. And if no one comes forward, then we, in our core Besoms, will be doing nothing except praying and potentially speaking in various places and fellowships. And we're called to be a bridge in that context, and a bridge cannot get up and push off when it feels like it to take a sofa away or to carry out a potential project. That's not the role of a bridge. Nor do we ever, ever ask people for help with our own costs in any circumstances or guise. God, who called himself Jehovah Jireh that time at the top of the Mount Moriah, when he instructed Abraham to sacrifice his only son, provided a ram at the last minute. He is the God who provides. He calls himself the God who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. He's well able to provide for the work that he calls us to do. Just as Hudson Taylor, who founded the China Inland Mission, discovered, Pullinger discovered, George Miller discovered, and we, over 32 years at Besom, have discovered. Always, unless we can provide ourselves from what he has given us from time to steward, it's all his anyway. And it may need to involve a tightening of our belts or a change to our standard of living. Callings usually do. Fourthly and finally, it's a calling to a ministry of discipleship. First of us, then of others whom God has encouraged to be in contact with us through our Besoms, but it's so often lost in the busyness of our Besoms, isn't it? It is far better to do less practical work, to have fewer band runs, and to organise fewer group painting projects, so that we have the time to be discipled ourselves and to disciple the time givers who come towards us, to talk with them before they go in, to talk with them when they return, to encourage them to be better servants as they go out into the communities around us, praying for opportunities to pray with and for recipients at all times. Paul's model to the Philippians is where we need to be aiming, and it's a high bar, this one. Whatever you see in me, do. And this indeed is my absolute passion and absolute calling. And I've had the opportunity, amazing opportunity, to disciple many, many Christ followers over the last 25 years and more. Seeing lives transformed, seeing people challenged in their faith to work out how better to follow Jesus more closely. That's why Simplicity, Love and Justice is over there, that study book, and talking issues in case they can be of help as you disciple others. And today I've also placed on the bookstall a copy of a daily devotional of 366 of the talks that I gave at the warehouse over the last few years. To disciple, we need ourselves, of course, always to be being discipled. Who's discipling you? It's been a 32-year journey. Marked, though, by the most amazing miracles, the most extraordinary and deep relationships, and by blessings without number from our Lord himself. And I have no doubt whatever that all of these will continue in that vein with all of you. So I want to pray. Just thank you for all that we've seen this ministry of yours do with those here, with those who we've appointed to meet with us in our Besoms over the years.